my soul, feel it in my soul, Lord. Feel it in my soul. Phi Beta Sigma God soul. Phi Beta Sigma God soul. Said Phi Beta Sigma God soul. Phi Beta Sigma God soul.
Hello, and welcome back to the Brother2Brother series. For the next few weeks, the International First Vice President of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, John B. Lamont, will answer questions about membership and retention from various fraternity brothers. Today's guest is Brother Scott Abdul-Salaam, who was initiated at Ada Chapter, North Carolina A&T in fall 1986, and he's currently a member of Delta Sigma. Brother Abdul-Salaam, what questions do you have today for Brother Lamont?
Well, thank you so much for this opportunity. Brother First Vice President, what do you believe you would consider to be your most proudest accomplishments you have achieved while serving this wonderful fraternity?
Thank you for the question, Brother Scott. Before I answer the question, I wanted to say thank you for your service to Phi Beta Sigma.
Yes, sir.
While you ran Sigma Exchange, it was like nothing before, man. So we really miss you, and thank you for your contributions to the fraternity.
That. Thank you so much.
Okay. So to the question, Brother Scott,
Yes.
I'm going to give you 3 for the founders. Okay. I really appreciate the fact that I was a co-author and developer of our PIA, Program Implementation Assessment Tool. We had a team, and we developed that in 2007. It is now 2019, and we're still utilizing. And that to me speaks to the amount of time that we put into creating that tool, and it's that tool that allows us to really capture the great work that Phi Beta Sigma is doing. So that's number one. I think my second most proudest moment is being the lead person coordinating, building, opening a school in the motherland. You know, we established a vocational technical, Phi Beta Sigma vocational technical school under the leadership while I served as International to Education. So I'm very excited about Sigma being overseas in Africa. And the third thing, specific to being the International First Vice President, we have gotten to a place over the last 2 years where Sigma has never been. We've grown to the tune of 12.5%. You know, record-breaking numbers. We grew during a non-conclave year. And anybody will tell you, the regional directors, the vice directors, the state directors, chapter presidents, they will tell you that, you know, we provided the leadership and the vision for that. Team did it, but it was developed, you know. So I'm very excited about those three accomplishments.
That's outstanding. I believe those accomplishments will help this fraternity continue to move forward. And I'm sure that there's things within those accomplishments that you could build upon.
Absolutely.
Even further.
Absolutely.
It brings me to another question that I'd like to ask. What is something that you possess that the Brotherhood should know about your leadership style?
Okay. Well, first, my leadership style is one of inclusion. You know, certainly collaborative efforts, team spirit. I think the fraternity, I think the brothers know that I'm dedicated, I'm passionate, I'm committed to Phi Beta Sigma. But I think, you know, brothers may not know that I'm a very transparent brother. I do believe in leadership. You have to be open and share everything with the brotherhood. We all invested to the fraternity. So I think one thing I would want the brotherhood to know about me, that I'm I'm an engaging brother, but I'm very transparent. And brothers should know the truth at all times.
Absolutely.
You know, so that's what I want the brotherhood to know about me and my leadership style.
Absolutely. It reminds me of, and I appreciate the shout out for Sigma Exchange. Right before I left the Sigma Exchange, I developed this T-shirt from one of our founders, one of our initiates, A.M. Walker. And A.M. Walker says he will herald and defend even against the world.
Yes.
So in that same vein, are you willing to herald and defend this fraternity even against the vices that we sometimes get in the way of our own selves, which is sometimes our brothers.
Amen to that. I have that T-shirt. Herald and defend. All right. So anybody who knows Brother Jean-Pierre Lamont knows that I'm a very principled person.
Yes.
I'm about being truthful and being honest.
Yes.
Even if I'm the only one in the room,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm always going to be convicted and be brotherly,
Right.
but be true to myself and be true to brotherhood first. So yes, in the words of A.M. Walker, herald and defend, even if you're the only one that believes in that. And I live my life like that, not just in Sigma, but I live my life like that professionally. I live my life like that personally, and obviously, that carries over to me living my life like that civically within Phi Beta Sigma.
Absolutely. And one thing that we have to, I would probably clarify, those that understand what that means, herald and defend, it does not mean that you are, that your heels are dug in on your point and there's a better point out there and you don't compromise to the point. It's saying that I will stand up against what is right to move this organization forward, even if it's not popular.
Right. If it's not popular, if it's not what your friends want you to say,
Exactly.
but if it's right,
Right.
that's what we're going to go with.
Right.
That's absolutely right.
And I think we found ourselves in that situation a long time
A
ago.
while ago. We're not going to get into that conversation here, but absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, I just appreciate, honestly, I know Brother Lamont for a while, and I could truly say that under your leadership, it has been very exciting working at the headquarters. It's been very exciting to watch the growth in certain areas, especially with membership and even the automation. I think that was a key point that you have hit the nail on the head with regards to moving that process forward, the membership process. And I'm like you, if I join an organization and something's owed to me, it's nice to get it all in one nice package at the same time.
Absolutely.
And so
And we're working to do an even better job with that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But it's just those little things that I think go unnoticed because they seem like they're so simple, but they're so impactful because the young men who join this organization, their expectations are based off of what we give them. And so if we are not forthwith the information in a timely manner, like the 12-inch rule, then shame on us.
Right.
But that's just precedence
Absolutely.
for who we are and what kind of organization we run.
Absolutely.
So I do appreciate spending time with you,
Okay.
asking you some questions,
Okay.
and I look forward to this campaign trail
Absolutely.
being favorable to in your direction.
Stay with Brother2Brother.
I
Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you so
All right.
much, man.
Go Mob.
Go Mob.
All right.
Phi Beta Sigma's got soul. Phi Beta Sigma's got soul.